All right, we're live, Mr. Strong.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Hello here from the South Sioux City Community Schools District Office. I'm Todd Strom, Superintendent, joined by some of our directors from our district office. Just wanted to let everyone know that with the communications piece with this live stream, we're going to do our broadcast on Friday, and then that'll be our last regular live stream broadcast on a regular basis. We will do others as needed. We want to make sure that we have good information and that the presentation is pertinent. And so there will be information that pops up from time to time, but I thank everyone for tuning in regularly on our twice a week broadcasts, and hopefully you have found those informational, and we want them to continue to be informational. We just don't want to have a meeting to have a meeting. I'm just not that type of leader. And so we want to make sure that everyone is aware of that. So spread the word. Next Tuesday, if you try to tune in at 9 o'clock, we most likely won't be here unless we need to have an emergency meeting or anything. We will communicate that out. So thank you all for sticking with us during this time. I know it's helped to have two-way communication for us anyway. We've gotten some great comments, suggestions, both positive comments and constructive criticism, and it has helped the way we have reacted to the community and also molded some of our leadership decisions here in the district. So thank you all. Just because we aren't going to do this, do not stop communicating with us, though. We value all of your comments. Please use Let's Talk, emails, however you wish to communicate with us. We appreciate that. Celebrations. Last weekend would have been our traditional graduation ceremony, which because of the pandemic obviously was canceled and moved, and we hope to have that in the near future. But there was a tribute video that was put out on Sunday that several of you got to participate in and watch, and just wanted to send another congratulations to our seniors, to all the staff, to the administration that helped produce that video, many of them right here on the screen today. But thank you all, and just know we are proud of you, and we appreciate everything that you have done in this time, this different type of year, and that is a strong trait of leadership, and it will definitely be a very memorable experience, and be a mark that I think you can carry for the rest of your life as seniors on how well you responded during this time. So thank you from the district office. Wanted to make sure that everyone is aware of the elementary remote learning hub. So there are plenty of learning modules out there by your own teachers. If you haven't jumped online and checked those out, please do so. Parents and students, look through there. There's teachers from all across the district that have put together some great modules there and delivered those for our students to continue to learn. So thank you to our teachers for all your hard work. I know you've put in a lot of hours, and it's a very different type of we're just talking about the work and some of the stresses and some of the fatigue for employees regarding that. It's a different type and some we haven't experienced before, but thank you all for the amount of work and time that you put in as teachers, and our great administrators for the same. Your leadership, your efforts, just your direction during this time. I'd like to also thank everyone. We have more people, I believe, today packing boxes and helping deliver, and just the food distribution outreach has been tremendous. Aaron will talk about that in detail later, but just know that we appreciate that. We're in a unique situation that we've never had to go ask people. In fact, we probably had to tell people, we have enough. We'll try to find a spot for you to help out next time. So that's tribute to the type of employees and people we have in South Sioux City. Yesterday was an interesting day across the community. We found out how important the internet is to our lives. And so there was some construction and some repair and troubleshooting going on across the community. So I know many of us didn't have internet, and Drew's still with us today. I thought maybe there'd be a time where his resignation might be forthcoming, but it was a little stressful day yesterday. I'm sure as many of you experienced in your homes and your businesses, but especially here at school when you're trying to do online learning and online curriculum delivery and communicate by Zoom meetings. So a huge thank you to Drew and his tech team, and also to the community providers. So that were, I think, working around the clock. They probably worked throughout the night, didn't they, Drew? I don't know if you're aware, but
yeah, we came back on about 7:30, so I know they were working that late at least. But yeah, a big thank you to the city crew, Matt and Dan, for helping us track that down, and like you said, the local providers for helping to patch that up.
Yeah, that was definitely all hands on deck.
It really speaks volumes to Drew's leadership in working with those partners in the community, because they were all there to help immediately, and that really goes to show how much we rely on them, but how much they really invest in the education of our kids and our community. So.
Yeah, very good. Well said, Lance. Yeah, that partnership is very valuable. Something that's coming up that I know will be a celebration for a lot, and another hats off to our administrators and our teachers, but this idea was brought forward by them, actually through a Let's Talk by one of our teachers, and then taken it and run with it, is to have some student parades. So we'll have some reverse parades. So the teachers want to honor the students. There will be communications coming from all your elementary buildings regarding that, but that is Thursday from 2 to 4. So if you haven't seen anything about that, contact your building principal, jump on your elementary building social media site, Twitter account or Facebook account, or I don't know, we aren't centralizing that communication anywhere, are we, Lance, on the webpage?
Yeah, we are. We sent a Connect Ed call, an email, and an SMS message home last night, and we plan to send that message again on Wednesday night.
Great.
And then it's on our main website, a link to kind of all the information you need to know about it. So it's all at the same time, no matter what the buildings, the middle school and elementary schools. And then there's a link on that page to the map for each site.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Well done. Okay, like to say good morning to Becky, and she'll share some of our data from our health situation. So good morning, Becky.
Good morning. Thank you, Mr. Strong. Our numbers in Dakota County have continued to increase. We're at 1,565 as of today. Thursday and Friday of this week, there will be more testing at the Dakota City Fire Hall. So if anybody needs information on that, let me know. I'd be happy to share that information with you. If you know someone that needs to be tested, we can certainly get that information to them. I know we're wrapping up the school year, but just want to remind folks that Heartland is still available to anyone's students and or staff. Staff at a reduced rate most of the time, no out-of-pocket expenses, and then students absolutely no out-of-pocket expenses because our grants will cover that, as well as all the wonderful providers that have been on our YouTubes. All of them are available to you throughout the summer. And if you forget how to reach them, you can just reach out to me and I'd be happy to share that information with you. I want everybody to take care of themselves. So thank you.
Thank you, Becky. I'd like to turn it over to Erin Heineman, our Director of Business Operations, and she coordinates the food service. So along with Mike Penny and Lunchtime Solutions. Like I said, they've done a fantastic job, but she has some important information today. So good morning, Erin.
Good morning, everyone. It's hard to believe, but we are almost to the end of May. So we want to make sure that everyone is aware that this week is going to be the last week of our regular school year food service. So today and Friday, you can keep doing the same thing you've been doing. Either go to Covington, Cardinal Elementary, or Dakota City Elementary to pick up food, and the buses will be out delivering food as well. But this is going to be the last week of that. We want to make sure that our families and students are aware that we are not going to serve meals next week. And then starting Tuesday, June 2nd, we're going to start our summer meal program, and students and families will be able to pick up meals at Covington only. And as that gets closer, we'll continue to remind you of that. And if you have any questions over the summer about where to get meals, you can visit our website or Facebook page, and that will be posted on there.
Thank you, Erin. Just a reminder to staff that May 26th and 27th, we have professional development, and we have a couple of very interesting days with some nice content. And we also have our end of the year celebration Tuesday morning, which we want to honor some very special people, our staff, during that time. So just a reminder on that. Anything else to add there, Lance, how that will be delivered or whatever?
Yeah, good information there. We're going to do the general assembly, so to speak, that we'll do it via this kind of format right here, actually, where some of us that are presenting will be via Zoom, and the rest of you will get an unlisted link via email on hopefully late on Monday or Tuesday right away early. You'll get that link. So don't worry about that. You'll get that link via email, and I'm not posting that on social media typically, but you'll just get the unlisted link and click on it, and it'll be a format much like this. And if you need to provide feedback, there'll be the chat and obviously email or that sort of thing. And then the rest of the day or the rest of the time we'll go into the Zoom. The reason there is we have 300 Zoom licenses, and it's going to get close to that. Plus it gets, when you get too many people on the screen with Zoom, it gets kind of hard for the actual presenters. So that's the format we're using.
Thanks, Lance. All right. Is there any chat that's popped up, Lance? I think we're to the end of our agenda, unless there's anything else from cabinet members. No, Mrs. Gill is with us. We have some celebrations in our June meeting. We will have some announcements of some hires, but we've had some great applicants for positions and some offers. We still have a few positions out there. Is there anything anything special regarding those positions that you'd like to mention, Ms. Gill?
Sure. We are still looking to wrap up English language arts assignments at the middle school and high school. We do have math candidates, I'm pleased to share, for the June board meeting. So the major focus at the secondary level is now on those language arts assignments. So if you have anybody to send our way, don't hesitate to give me a call, or they can submit their information via AppleTrack.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mr. Strom.
You bet. And there's several sponsorships, everything from athletic coaching to, I think we have drama, FCA, there's all kinds of
mock trial.
Yeah.
Yep. Those are all posted as well. So we would encourage anybody who has an interest internally to check those out too.
All right. Thank you. Tracy Heilman, our Director of Curriculum Instruction Assessment. I know we just got off of a Zoom meeting with our administrators, but we're working hard on some sort of opportunity at each level, high school, middle school, and elementary, for our students and our teachers to participate in a curriculum delivery. So thank her for that leadership, and there'll be more information coming. I know some has been shared. It sounds like the high school is just about finalized. The middle school's working, and then elementary teachers are just getting, or elementary principals are just getting going on their planning process there. So anything else, Tracy, that I'm forgetting? I know we have some kids ACT that are signed up for ACT. There's a at home June ACT coming up.
Yeah, there are some summer dates for ACT, and so I do not have the information specifically about who has signed up or has not, but be aware if you're a student who needs to take the ACT this summer, you can certainly contact your counselor at the high school. That would be your best person to talk to about that. They are the experts on it, and also lots of great information on ACT.org as far as test prep and all of the national test dates and all of that kind of information.
Yeah, very good. And just a huge shout out to our guidance counselors, along with all the other things that have gone on, the planning and the changes that have to happen. I know many of our alumni, students, this phenomena is happening across the nation, but it is happening locally. I have several friends of, my own son or others I know of that are transferring colleges or making decisions. They're referring to it as the summer melt at the higher ed level, where students may be making some decisions on college or career that are different than what they were doing based on, different things. Maybe they're staying closer to home. Maybe there's some financial considerations, maybe career changes. So just stay in communication with your guidance counselors. We have a very talented, skilled, and professional staff. I've heard everything from, some parents this week were asking about the FAFSA, and so I'm steering everyone towards their guidance counselor. They're great people and very talented. So thanks to them. All right. Anything else?
We did just get a question on our chat about, is there any idea of how screening for all-day preschool might look?
I don't know if I have the answer to that one. Anyone?
Yes, for the language enriched preschool, I think they're asking. Mrs. Major has been working collaboratively with the preschool teachers. At this time, we're holding off because we're under the directive health measure, but they are continually reevaluating that. And should it become safe for kids to come back into our school, our preschool teachers and Jessica will reach out to families to schedule those language screenings. But at this time, due to the directive health measure, we're unable to move forward, but they do have multiple plans in the works when it is safe to have kids in school.
All right. Thank you, Becky. Okay. Anything else, Lance? All right.
Sir.
Then just a reminder to everyone, Friday will be our last regular scheduled YouTube broadcast such as this. And then it'll be as needed. But everyone have a great week, and please let us know if there's any way we can help you with anything. Take care.